We are about a month out from the announcement of PlayStation 5 Pro, which means we're getting more and more leaks. Today we have a very credible leak from Bilbo Kun, I believe, from Dia Labs, and we actually have a leak as to what the PlayStation 5 Pro could actually look like. But welcome to another major gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Let's dive straight into this one today and read through the article and see what is actually going on. So the PlayStation 5 Pro design reported leaks. Souped up Sony console set for September announcement. Design of Sony's under wraps but much discussed PlayStation 5 Pro model has reportedly been posted online. Profile leaker Bilbo Kun today posted an illustration showing the console model, which looks very similar to that of the base PS5, and provided a few more details on its reveal. While in color with 2 USB ports and a power button on the console's front, the only major difference is the 3 rigid lines on the console shell. We kind of guessed that it will be something like a little bit more just aggressive on that kind of stuff. This is an upgrade to the 1 ridge line on the PS5 Slim. So as we see here, this is what it's looking like on the PlayStation 5 Pro. This is the model we are being told that it's going to look like. We've got these little jagged edges here, which looks really, really cool. Something to just identify it. Now, I was really hoping that this was going to come in black, but it seems like it's not. So the leak of the PS5 Pro design comes just weeks ahead of its formal announcement. Today's report states, which is expected next month in September. Eurogamer and Digital Foundry have been tracking PS5 Pro's path to release over the past year, since leaks first popped up in the summer of 2023 that Sony was prepping a more powerful PS5 in February of this year. CNBC stated that there was now broad consensus that Sony was indeed preparing PS5 Pro to launch in the second half of 2024. Of course, we've been hearing about dev kits go out to various developers at this point, and we've seen leaked specs from everything. So in March, PS5 Pro technical specs appeared online, which Eurogamer understands to be accurate. Digital Foundry did its own analysis and dubbed the PlayStation 5 Pro to be the most powerful console yet. April brought word that Sony was prepping a PS5 Pro Enhanced label for new games or older ones with new patches that will take advantage of its upcoming hardware, and yet more PS5 technical details arrived in May. Now, I'm actually most excited about the part where they talk about upgrading previous games. I'm personally the sort of person who loves going back and replaying, not old games, but games that have launched in the last like 2-3 years. So I'm talking like Spider-Man 2, right? I would love to go and replay Spider-Man 2. It's already got an unlocked mode. You'd probably be able to have the quality mode be your like performance mode on PS5 Pro. God of War Ragnarok is another one that I would really, really like to dive back into. Games like Black Myth Wukong that I'm playing at the moment on PS5 would really do with that PS5 PS5 Pro upgrade, I should say. So this is the system. So my big question for you guys in the comments, what do you think of this design? Obviously, this is not a finished design. We're not actually seeing the console itself, but from what we've heard, this is what the sketch is going to sort of be like, with the jagged edges, the white console, very similar to the Slim. There isn't really a lot else to add here. It literally is a slim version of the console, just with more jagged edges. You can actually see my Slim right here. You can see it's got the 1 line. This is looking like it's going to have 3 lines with some kind of downward. You can kind of see here that you've got some like downward accents on these little panels here. Maybe that's a cooling feature. Maybe it's going to have some intake there. Who knows? I don't believe PS5 Slim has any intake from those side vents, but we could see intake coming from this. But personally, I'm just excited to see what the power is going to be like of this thing. What games are we going to get? Are we going to get any new titles announced with this thing? Or is it just going to be boosts to existing titles, and then going forward we see more patches for great games? But are you guys excited? Are you personally going to pre-order one of these? I'm pre-ordering it day one. Obviously, we're going to hear about it this or next month, I should say, in September, and then we should get updated information going into sort of like maybe October. I think maybe the event there might just tell us when it's going to be announced, because I can't remember with PS5, the base model. I'm pretty sure we had all the announcement stuff very, very slowly trickle fed, and then we suddenly got, right, you can pre-order then, and then there was the price drop as well. So I don't know if they're just going to be like, right, this is what it looks like, and it's coming this date, and then they don't say anything, and then they drop the price and the pre-order dates later on. I don't know how they're going to work it, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this thing's going to be capable of, what it's going to do. and what enhancements we're going to get. And I'm also interested to see how the third-party support is. Are we going to see games like, excuse me, Dragon's Dogma 2 be enhanced for this thing? Because I just don't know if we're going to see that much third-party support. I think the first-party support is going to be amazing. The other thing I want to talk about is that this design that they've got going here, this design is very much showing that there's only, I mean, there's no disk drive on this thing. So could this be a digital-only device, or is this literally going to be like, is there going to be a second one where you can expand the thing like you can on the PS5 Slim? I don't know. I just don't know how they're going to work that. Whether it's going to be a standalone, right? You've got the Slim, the digital only, sorry, and that's it. And I think also the reason they're going with this kind of design is so that you can carry your Slim PS5 covers that you've bought, because this looks like the exact same plates that we have on the Slim model behind me here. It looks like the exact same plates would probably fit. I don't know. I'm hoping we are going to hear something about that. But I think it looks cool. I think it's exactly what I expected. Very toned down, very similar to what we already have on the Slim versions, and then just basically extra jagged edges, a bit like we've got with PS4 Pro. They just added a layer. It's just something that makes it slightly more aggressive and slightly more, this is a pro console, but doesn't take the design ridiculously far away from what we've got on the big PS5 and the PS5 Slim. But that's it for this video. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Are you excited for this device? Are you not excited? Are you disappointed that we're even getting a Pro this generation? I'm excited because I want it for my TV. I've got a 4K 120Hz OLED behind me. As you can see, this device right behind me here is 4K 120. It's a gorgeous OLED TV, and I really want to use this to the capacity that I know it can, and the current PS5 is not doing that. So that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye bye for now.